Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to today's video. You've got a very nervous Jackson here because we are about to weld our cam trigger wheel onto the cam. So I've got this heavy duty blanket over the top, something that I don't care if it gets little burn marks on. Put a bunch of tin foil layers around here to try to make sure any slag or anything like that doesn't go inside the engine, or at least make it easier to get out. And then obviously I've got a bag underneath this so there's no like debris or fabric or anything getting into the engine, so it's protected there. And we're gonna try to do our weld. So yeah, we're gonna go for it, I guess. I'm really nervous. I did some more practicing. Did a couple little tack welds here. Practiced some more beading here. These actually turned out okay. I mean, obviously they're not perfect. This one came out probably the best that I've done this evening. Some more tack welds here. So I think I'm ready to go with the speed and everything that I've got the welder set to. And I think we're just gonna have to give it a shot. So I'm gonna set the camera up and we're just gonna get into it. Super nervous, wish me luck, keep your fingers crossed, and yeah, here we go. All right, guys, I think we got one done. So there's our tack. It's gonna focus. There's our tack right there. Definitely made penetration. And I think we've got the first one done. Sorry, camera keeps going out of focus, but there it is. All right, well, I'm gonna turn the engine over so we can do the other side, and then we should be good to go. Feeling a lot more confident now that we did this. Yeah, and it turned out to be, I mean, not better than we expected, but I think that's about as I expected. It doesn't look like anything bent. The metal didn't get too hot or anything like that, so. Whew. All right, let's do the other side. Alrighty, guys, we've got our second side done here. See if it'll focus. It's not gonna. There's the second side done. Good penetration too, I think good enough at least. We're into the cam and the trigger wheel. Nothing looks like it got too hot, so I think we're good to go. I'm really, really excited that we got this done. This is like one of those accomplishments that's like, to me at least, is as big as putting in the engine into the car. I mean, like I said, I can take things apart and I can figure out how to put them back together. But when it comes to like fixing something like this, I was really worried. I mean, I know you guys know it took so long. I tried to find a welder and I couldn't, and I just resorted to like, doing it myself. And obviously I'm not a welder, not the best at it, but I practiced the last few days out here every night, just putting tack welds down, practicing my bead. And I did it enough to where I was confident enough to decide to do it onto the cam, and we just did it. I'm so excited. So as far as the rest of this video goes, I think what we're gonna do is put the valve cover back on, get our plugs in, and plug everything back in, just kind of get it so that this isn't sitting out in the open anymore. And yeah, so then this weekend, today's Friday night, so this video is going to be going out either Wednesday or next Saturday from this weekend. And I'm going to start to put everything back onto the engine and hopefully get it underneath the car. I'd like to try to get, in this video that you're watching right now, I'd like to try to get the engine back into the engine bay, maybe not everything connected, but at least get everything started. So stay tuned. Our cam gears are back. They are welded, and now we can move on to getting this engine back into the car. All right, so I didn't film it because you guys have seen me do this before, but Valve cover is back on, looking fresh. So good to see the engine like this. We've got our rear little bracket on here, and yeah, so this is all good to go. I'm excited. Yeah, kind of at a loss for words that the engine is on its way back into the car. So I'm gonna call it for tonight. Tomorrow, we really all we have to do is jack the car back up and try to get it back into the engine bay. So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. More to come in this video, but until then, I'll see you in about a second. All right, guys, so I didn't shoot any of this because you obviously have seen me do it once before, but we have been out here this morning working for a few hours, and the space around me is looking much less filled because we got our engine in the car. So got the 2.5 back in. We've got all of our hoses on, electrical connected, batteries still off, obviously. I just need to do a bolt check. I mean, these are loose. I need to clamp everything, tighten everything down, and get all of our hoses, like that clamp back there on the thermostat isn't on yet. But everything is in, and yeah, so we are back in business. Now, next steps, we need to get our steering column back in. Still need to do the PPF and diff braces and all the other braces along with the exhaust, but those are at least in. That is probably going to conclude this video. It has been probably one of the craziest weeks of my entire life. Nothing that need to get into, family stuff. People were sick. And it's been so hectic. So this video, we got the weld done on the intake cam. We got the engine back together, and we got the engine back in the car. So some big stuff happening in this video. I'm sorry it was late. Planned on working on this on Friday into Saturday, but I had to go down to Austin for a day, and we've just been back and forth. We've been all over the place. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure you stay tuned for the next video, where we hopefully get the rest of the car sorted and the fluids in and get this thing started and back on the road. A couple of things coming for the GTI as well. I have some things sitting on the shelf for it. So those will probably be coming up in a future video as well. Anyways, go down below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I will see you in the next one.